voters in Tony Abbott's electorate want his political scalp. They're backed by GetUp, the left-wing lobby group that's proven in past elections that grassroots activism can swing a seat.
Who wants to stand up for an end to misogyny in our parliament? Yeah.
GetUp fights with slick digital campaigns and rousing old-school rallies.
We believe that someone like GetUp tips the scale and that there's an imbalance in the system. I think most mainstream Australians sit in the middle to the centre-right. That's where we find people who want to take back a little bit more control.
Conservatives bemoan there's nothing quite like GetUp to champion their views. Advance Australia wants to fill that void.
We've got a role to inform people as to what's going on, and Advance Australia hopes to play that role for many years to come.
They've been driving up electricity costs by demonising our natural resource.
We've got 3,500 members. We started with 1,000 in the first week, and obviously this week we've had a rapid increase in membership. Membership's free.
We've seen these attempts to replicate GetUp time and time again. We're a really successful social movement of Australians coming together, and those attempts have repeatedly failed.
Australia,
We need
your help
to fight back.
Right now, Advance Australia has little more than a website, a slick launch video, a few thousand email addresses, and big dreams.
Over the next 5 to 7 years, we're thinking long term. We'd love to have over 1 million Australians signed up as members of Advance Australia. We're not here as part of election cycles. We want to be part of Australia's political landscape. Hey mate, how are you?
Advance Australia's National Director Gerard Benedette says he doesn't know exactly how much money it's raised, but it's in the tens of thousands. Cash shouldn't be a problem though, with high-profile backers from the top end of town, including Storage King Sam Kennard, businessman and former ABC chairman Maurice Newman, and the Australian Jewish Association's Dr. David Adler.
What we're concerned about here is that we have a group of multi-millionaires, half a dozen rich men coming together to fight for their own vested interests. And we know that billionaires and multi-millionaires can and do buy election campaigns. So it's something that we have to watch really carefully.
I think that's an arrogant response. It's very shrill. We're not in this for any other reason other than to support the values and freedoms of mainstream Australians.
Just how Advance Australia will try to influence the next election is still a work in progress.
We think a scorecard. We think we should be able to rate politicians on whether they support mainstream Australian values and freedoms and inform the voter. It's a very important part of what we're about at Advance Australia, is making sure voters are informed about what's going on.
GetUp has a huge head start on Advance Australia. It's been around more than a decade, has a steady stream of donations that topped more than $10 million last financial year, and critically has a database of more than 1 million members who've shown they're willing to turn up when it's a cause they support. The question is, with time, can Advance Australia do the same?
It's really too early to tell. There's always potential for a right-wing movement to rise up and rival GetUp, and it's good to have a range of voices in civil society in Australia, but it really matters whether or not they pick the right issues and they organise in the ways that mobilise people. They've already got quite a sophisticated website. They're focusing on social media and shareable content, so they understand the digital context and how important that is for politics now.
The big test will be to see if they can fire up a following to rival the foot soldiers of GetUp.
People!